Yizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, man, you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, you already know time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that guap, stacking that paper, that moolah, that mozzarella, that cheese. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G, at all times. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, listen, man, you know, big salute to all my day one investors. Big salute to everybody that's tapped into the channel. Everybody that understands we are growing this channel organically. Constant elevation. We are on our way to the top. Well over 30,000 subscribers and on our way to 40K right here at Grown Man Business TV. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You know, even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, everybody that's beating the shadow band and making their way to Grown Man Business TV, the realest channel on YouTube. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in this lane. And if you merge into this lane, you better know something. We going to crash out. You know what I mean? Big salute to y'all. You know what I mean? I appreciate the love. Now, listen, you know, big wrenches, member gang, Cash App. Y'all already know how we giving it up. I'm really about to start pushing that Cash App on my investors and on my subscribers. We about to start funding the whole situation. But don't worry about that. We got that in a wrap. You know what I mean? Big salute to my wrench gang. Big salute to my membership gang. Big salute to everybody that's tapped into the channel. Now do me a favor. You know what I mean? Wipe your feet off. Before you come into the big house, man, go ahead and wipe your feet off at the door. Make sure you do that. You know what I mean? Listen, man, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing every time we go live right here at Grown Man Business TV. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, I'm going to give you that pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you are in tune. Make sure you are locked in with the realest on YouTube, G&B TV. So you already know, man, if you in tune with the channel, what we about to do. You know, you see the thumbnail, right? You see the title. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about this. It's getting deep, it's getting wicked, and it's always deeper than rap when you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, we are definitely scratching the surface. The podcast with soul did a public apology earlier today. Yeah, somebody reached out to the podcast with soul. Somebody reached out to Hassan Campbell. See, this is a prime example when blogging goes wrong. And we're going to talk about that. You know, we're going to do some customization first, but we about to get into this situation. I want to talk to you guys about what's going on in these YouTube streets. Is what it is. Oop, there it is. There it is right there. Listen, man, before you get into content and you start your Twitter fingers and all that. Before you get to using your Twitter fingers and all that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this live stream. Make sure you put us in the algorithm. You know what I mean? You ain't talking to me for free. And if you don't subscribe to the channel, it's all good. Get in the back of the class. Close your mouth. Open your ears. This is pure dope. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, again, man, this is what happens when blogging goes wrong. When blogging goes wrong. The whole situation with 50 Cent and Big Meech. It's a real life situation. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, you got a lot of people that's coming to YouTube, that's making content, that's talking about things they know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a grown man when you step into these YouTube streets. You got to say what you mean and you got to mean what you say. And I ain't mad at it, but I told you how I feel about grown men apologizing. You already know how I feel about grown men saying sorry. Don't be sorry, be careful. Don't be sorry, be mindful. As a grown man, you shouldn't be sorry. You should be more careful and you should be more mindful of the things you do and the things you say. And you got a lot of these bloggers that jump out the window because everybody thinks that YouTube is the new lick. Everybody thinks that YouTube is the new place where you can come and yo, you just got out of jail. And yo, you just got out of this. And yo, you ain't getting no money. Well, how about you start a YouTube channel and you get to talking about this and you get to talking about that. You can get some money. Everybody think it's a check in this, and it is some money in it. but integrity over the bag. It ain't enough money in YouTube for you to dirty up your integrity. And that's what a lot of these dudes is doing. And we're gonna talk about that because the podcast was sold. He just made a public apology. He just made a public apology. And I'm gonna break it down because you gotta understand something. Somebody pressed him. Somebody tested his gangster. Somebody reached out to him and he got on his YouTube lackluster. He ain't got the glow no more. That whole Leroy glow. We gonna talk about that. Same thing with Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell jumped out the window talking about Preem, talking about Prince. Yeah, he said some wild stuff about Supreme McGriff. And I'm gonna talk about that. And some people jumped in his DM. Some people jumped into his social media, and yeah, they start pressing. So it goes from you should be in jail. You sent somebody to shoot his mama. It went from that to yo, you in my DM. You showing me pictures of guns. Yeah, it's like dry snitching and all that. You get on this YouTube and you start talking about what they doing in your DM. You get on this YouTube, you start describing certain situations and certain conversations so that if something go down, the federales could go look into that Instagram and see who you was talking about. Why am I talking about this? Well, recently I've been seeing a lot of this happening in the YouTube streets and I've been wanting to talk about it. A lot of y'all think that y'all just gonna run to YouTube, run your mouth, and run up a bag. And I'm telling you something. The first thing you need to know is before you run up a bag, you're gonna run into problems. You're gonna run into gangsters. You're gonna run into dudes that ain't playing with you. And you're gonna have to ask yourself, is this bag worth the safety of my children? Is this bag worth the safety of my family? Is this bag right here worth my integrity, homie? And that's what a lot of you dudes ain't understanding that. I'm talking Hassan Campbell, the podcast with Soul, Nina Boy out there on the West Coast, Garci out there in Philadelphia. I'm about to talk about all of this in a whole. Because you got dudes that's talking about gangsters that's having to retract them statements. And then you got dudes like Nina Boy that got great allegations, but they on YouTube talking gangster and talking hood politics. See, all of this needs to be addressed. When I say this is grown man business, I mean that. And yeah, it's a lot that come with standing on grown man business. Just because you are an adult, don't make you a grown man standing on grown man business, homie. That ain't how it works. You got to be solid, homie. You got to stand on business. And we going to talk about this. We going to talk about, yeah, I said it. I said, Nina Boy out there in California, I'm going to do a whole live stream on that. Nina Boy and Snoopy Badass. And I'm gonna talk about this because you got a lot of these ex-gang members, a lot of these ex-jail dudes thinking that they gonna run to YouTube and get saved. They think YouTube is gonna save them. That ain't how it works. When you come to YouTube, man, you might want to be standing on grown man business. Because if not, you're gonna end up like the podcast with Soul. We're gonna break this down. Now, let's talk about the podcast with Soul. Big salute to homie. Just like everybody else, I've been tuned into his content lately because he been reading the transcripts when it comes to Big Meech and Cuffy. He been reading the transcript. He been reading the paperwork word by word on his platform, and he been doing such a good job that 50 Cent he reposted the podcast with Soul. He took a clip out of the podcast with Soul and he posted it on his Instagram channel, just like he did all you other bloggers. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, y'all was looking for the double cross and y'all got tricked by the triple cross. I told you, always keep your eye on the triple cross. 50 don't really rock with you bloggers like that. 50 and his homies, Jaffe and them, I seen text message. They laugh at you YouTubers. They laugh at you bloggers up here talking and running your mouth, not standing on business. They laugh at you guys. So the podcast with Soul posted some information, or he spoke on some information as far as third-party cooperation when it come to Big Meech. And what I'm here to tell you is Somebody from BMF reached out to the third. Yeah, they reached out to homie. And they told him, you need to correct that. You better get that shit right or we gonna get you right. And guess what, you know I kept the receipts, right? Y'all know how I do here at Grown Man Business TV. I kept the receipts because it's a lot of bloggers on YouTube, but it's nobody like me. It's nobody like me. So the reason why I'm speaking on things like this is to show you the separation in the two. Don't ever get me confused with these bloggers. Don't ever get Grown Man TV confused with these YouTubers, man. We are not the same. We are not the same. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. This not going to be a long live stream right here. We're not going to stretch this out for 2 hours and all that. I want to get right to the point. Right to the point. We're going to start right here. We're going to start right here with the podcast with Soul. Yeah, we already saw Hassan Campbell been breaking for. We saw Haas double back, and we're going to talk about that, Haas. Don't get it confused. I ain't forgot about you. 1 minute is 50 showed me the way. The next minute, them goons got in your DM and you on YouTube copping a plea. See, these bloggers is gonna learn the hard way that the bag ain't worth it. This YouTube check ain't worth what's about to happen, homie, and it's only gonna get more intense. So let's look at something. I want y'all to check this out. You know I kept the receipts. You already know how I do. Watch this. Big salute to the chat. Hit the like button, man.
Sean Xavier Gumby Sr. We do not wish to defame, slander, or libel anybody as it relates to this court case that we're talking about, that we're going to be coming straight from the court documents. So, listen, I learned from a very, very knowledgeable source affiliated with the DEA that there is no third-party cooperation in the Northern District of Georgia. In the Northern District of Georgia, there is no third-party cooperation as it relates to drug trafficking or drug dealing or whatever. Point blank and frank, there is no third-party cooperation in the northern state of Georgia. Now, I need to apologize to everybody out there because I think my very first video that I did on this case, when I was just coming off of what I was hearing, right? Didn't know what I was talking about. Didn't know what I was talking about. I came out and I said that, did Meech do third-party cooperation? I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about, because I was not coming from the paperwork at that point.
Now I want y'all to look at this young man this older man right here. He normally is glowing like Bruce Leroy. But this particular video lacks a lot of luster. It lacks a lot of luster. And when you are a big dog, I told you, everybody's a big dog until a big dog walk in the room, right? When you are really a big dog, you can read his body language and you can listen at the choice of words and you will understand that somebody made him say that. We're going to play it back. You know what I'm saying? But somebody told him what he need to say and why he need to apologize and what he better do. And if you understand and you can see and feel the fear coming out this old head right here. This old head scared to death. He's scared to death right now. Because again, you bloggers, y'all get on this YouTube, y'all think it's something sweet, y'all think it's something cool, and y'all think it's something easy. And y'all get to running off at the mouth, and y'all are not built like that. And all it take is a DM or a phone call. That's all it take for you dudes to lose all your glow, lackluster, and get up here and get to apologizing. So I want to really show y'all something. Big salute to the chat. Yeah, salute to Wayne, my membership gang. Salute to my investors that understands that it's no anger. Why would I be angry? I didn't get pressed. I'm not the one apologizing. I ain't worried about none of that. The same thing Hassan Campbell and this man right here is talking about. You don't hear me talking. So don't ever confuse passion with anger. I understand y'all used to Saucy Santana. I understand y'all used to these bloggers apologizing. Don't ever confuse my passion with anger. What I got to be angry about, huh? We growing over here. I said what I said, and I'm gonna elaborate on what I said about Big Meech. I don't need the paperwork. Me personally, I don't need the paperwork to tell you what it is when it come to me. It's a difference between me and these bloggers, B. Don't ever get it confused. So let's look at this. Big salute to the chat. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button.
My very first video that I point blank and frank, there is no third party cooperation in the northern state of Georgia. Now, I need to apologize to everybody out there because I think my very first video that I did on this case, when I was just coming off of what I was hearing, right? Didn't know what I was talking about.
Look at his eyes, B. Now I wanna kind of break down what he just said, right? He said there is no third party cooperation in Georgia, right? And I respect that. If he's saying that's what it is, then that's what it is. If that's what it ain't, that's what it ain't. But the paperwork shows that Meech, he just got caught up in Georgia. The situation with Cuffy and all that was in St. Louis. It was in Missouri, right? Not only that, it's a lot of people with knowledge explaining that there is a third party cooperation in Georgia. So when you look at this guy, you see the fear in his mannerisms. What you got to understand is somebody told him that. Somebody reached out to him and told him, hey, homie, watch your mouth. Ain't no third party cooperation in Georgia, and you need to apologize publicly about that. And he's so scared, he don't even know that his mannerisms and the choice of words is exposing that. When he says things like, yo, there is no third party cooperation in Georgia and I need to apologize. Well, why would you say that? If you need to apologize, then you just apologize. But the fact that you keep on saying, I need to apologize for that is letting me know and letting us know, oh, it's deeper than rap. It's not that you need to apologize for that. You better apologize for that. You better apologize for it, homie. Because there's some people that's rocking with BMF. It's some people, I know y'all think Meech is, you know, and we're going to talk about that, but you need to know it's some real shooters that's rocking with 50. It's some real shooters that's rocking with Meech. Yo, I didn't know this man said he didn't know what he was talking about. And I'm salute to his platform. The podcast was sold. Go look at his previous videos and tell me this man don't know what he talking about. Tell me this man with all the passion and he glowing. You know what I'm saying? He all over the Instagram. They got him all over YouTube, 50 Cent posting them. Now all of a sudden he didn't know what he was talking about. Yeah. Yeah. When the big dogs step in the room, you might recant your statement. You might have to double back on what you was talking about. Yeah, when you was talking that talk, when the big dogs approach you, I didn't really know what I was talking about. Man, get the likes up in here, man. Get the likes up in here. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. When the big dogs step in the room, now you don't know what you was talking about because you was just lit. So he basically admitted, and this is an admission to saying his word is not his bond. Imagine and this is an old head, he grayed out. So this is an older man. basically telling us his word is no longer his bond, because he will say something that he heard everybody else say, and he'll hop on the YouTube and he'll hop on his channel and he'll just talk. This is damaging right here. And you got to know that he know that. I want you look at his face, man. This man's scared to death, man. Yo, somebody get this man some security, man. Somebody tell this man to tap into his social security and go pay for some security. Yeah, get your social security and go pay for some security. Yeah, I kept the receipts. Malik, I see you in the chat, my G. There, look at his eyes. Look, listen to this, listen to this.
I came out and I said that, did Meech do third party cooperation? I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video, because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video, because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video.
That man been crying all night long. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna get real for you bloggers. This is pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. So me personally, I don't worry about that. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. But this old head been crying all night long. You got to, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but y'all ain't safe out here. Look at this. This man been crying all night long, man. Yeah, he been crying all night goddamn long, man. Look at it. Look at this man right here, man. You know, this what happened. Whoever reached out to him said, man, yeah. He said, no, I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just a YouTuber. It ain't no beef. I'm just a YouTuber, man. And whoever reached out to him said, nah, you ain't just no goddamn YouTuber. You said it was this and you said it was that. 50 Cent even put you on his channel and you put it in your titles, man. Yo, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know it was, you knew what you was doing because you put it in your titles. And then what he said was, I even put it in my titles, the third party cooperation, and I didn't know what I was talking about. And I need to apologize. And I need to apologize. And I apologize. That's what he doing. That man been crying. Listen to me, man. That man been on the phone all night with them goons. Them goons been on his ass all night. He been crying all night long, trying to figure, he's scared for his safety. He got his old lady scared. The babies is scared. He's scared for his safety. They say when you wake your ass up tomorrow, Mr. Podcast with Soul, you get your ass on that YouTube and you get to talking and you get to apologizing. And you tell the people you didn't know what you was talking about. Tell the people you didn't know what you, well, what? Huh? Tell the people you didn't know what you was talking about. Yeah. Yeah, before we knock on your goddamn door. They did him the same way they did Hassan Campbell. They start sending pictures of his house and all that. His address. Yeah, the last name of his wife and all that. Yeah, we knock on your motherfucking door. Excuse me, Mr. Podcast with Soul. You better get your and see again. We gonna go. Look at my man's face. Look, he been crying all night long, man. He been crying. Look at his eyes, man. He been crying all night goddamn long, man. Pull it together, man. Pull it together. Pull it together, man. That man eyes is, he been crying. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. Why is it so funny to me? Because I told y'all, this is the year of the truth, man. The truth is going to outweigh the lie. The truth is going to be more entertaining than the bullshit. So I ain't got to do nothing but sit back and watch the separation. This dude ain't like me. Now all of a sudden, man, that man been crying all night. The goons reached out to him. Hey, podcast with soul. Yeah, you need to get up there. He got, man, goddamn pulled it together, old head. Old head, pull it together. See, this ain't back in the 1970s, man. The youngsters don't respect older people, man. They don't respect their elders. All that gray hair ain't gonna get your ass out. In hot water. Podcast with soul, your ass is in hot water. For running your mouth about Big Meech, for picking a side with 50 Cent. See, I never did that. I'm a big dog. I know better than to pick a side. I said 50 Cent did bad and Big Meech did bad. I know better, man. But you dudes have picked a side. Nasty work. Let's let him talk, man. I feel sorry for the old head, man. You know what I mean? I feel sorry for the old head because I was raised up to protect our elders and respect our elders. Now, it's a deeper message in this, but I'm just having fun with this right now because, podcast with Soul, Hassan Campbell, these dudes are being put in a blender right now. Oh, when the last time you seen Hassan Campbell go live? He ain't went live in about 2 weeks. When the last time you seen Hassan Campbell get on that live and get to talking that talk and walking that walk? Yeah, supplying funding for the war and all that. We ain't heard from Hassan Campbell since the goons got in his goddamn DM. Yeah, we saw Hassan Campbell come on the joint. He did a video, right? And he was dry snitching and shit. Hassan Campbell was dry snitching in the video. You know what I'm saying? You sending pictures of guns. Yeah, that's telling. You telling who sent you the picture of the guns. All the feds got to do is go in your DM and they going to see that who you're talking about. Hassan Campbell started talking about shootings and attempt murders and all that. And they got on his ass about that. My man, I'm gonna let you talk one more time for my man, the podcast with Soul, and we're gonna go into a deeper message because there is a real message that I'm trying to deliver to y'all. This shit just funny to me. You know what I'm saying? I never seen the man cry till I seen the man die. Brr, brr, yeah. I can't, goddamn it, stop with this, man. You little puppy dogs is gonna learn your lesson. You're still eating kibbles and bits. Your ass still eating puppy chow and all that. I'm gonna talk to y'all in a few minutes. Let's just look at my man right here. OG, pull it together, OG. It's gonna be all right.
Did Meech do third-party cooperation? I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video. Because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. Because I was not coming from the paperwork at that point. In the description title, this is the very first video. Because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. Because I was not coming from the paperwork at that point.
It's gonna be all right, OG. OG, it's gonna listen. Reach out to me, man. I'll put the word out. And I'll tell the people to get off your heels, man. You know what I mean? I stand up, man. I respect my elders, and I hate to see the old head goddamn with the swollen eyes and all that, man. A grown ass man talking about I didn't even know what I was talking. Why would you say something you ain't know? You knew exactly what you was talking about, OG. You're scared now, though. Don't get scared now, Pop. Huh? Don't get scared now. Stand on your motherfucking square, baby. You said what you said. Hassan Campbell, you said what you said. You said Preem shot his baby mama. That's what you said. Now all of a sudden you double backing and you're stuttering and you're backtracking and all that. Hey, yo. Hey, hold up. I'ma do one more time because the shit funny to me. It's funny. Look at my man. Look at my man right here. Go ahead again. Go ahead and tell him again, Pop.
Did meet do third party cooperation. I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video.
Yeah, you did that.
Because this is what I heard from everybody else.
Yeah.
So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about.
Hey, listen. That's when somebody tell you put it in the title, OG. Oh, yo, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know it was gonna be a problem. You knew it was gonna be a problem. Cause you put it in the title, OG. You was talking about something you ain't know nothing about, OG. You need to apologize for that. And guess what, OG, though? Yo, I even put he's speaking verbatim what the young gangsters was telling him. Yo, OG, yo, I put it in the title, and I'm sorry. I need to apologize for that. And I apologize. I didn't know I didn't even know what I was talking about. Yeah, I didn't know what I was talking. Read the goddamn card, boy. I didn't know what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know why didn't know what I was talking about. Now you know what you were talking about. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna get off of this, right? But I just want you to understand something. When a grown man say this type of shit, he's scared to death, man. Somebody reached out to him, man. He trying to save his own life. He's scared for his life, man. He been crying. My man whole upper top is swollen. He been crying all night. He been asking God, why would you do this to me? I just want to create content, Lord. I didn't know. Big Meech was going to do this. I didn't know. Well, now you know. And that's where we going next. But I want you to watch him one more time. Look at him. Go ahead, OG, and tell him what happened, OG.
Description title. This is the very first video. Because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that. Third party cooperation. I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video. Because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video. Because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video. You put that in the description title. This is the very first video.
Look at my man's face right there. Look at my... Yo, it's breaking my goddamn heart. You breaking my heart. Podcast with Soul. That man been crying all night long. OG Bobby Johnson. Look at his eyes, my G. Look at his eyes. You fucked up, didn't you? You fucked up. Running your mouth, talking about a case. You're fucked up. And let me tell y'all something. 50 ain't gonna protect y'all. 50 laughing at you bloggers. All you bloggers glazing. Yeah, he was one of them. Doing all the shit, talking down. Hoping 50 Cent gonna save him and all. 50 is a savage, B. He's a war general. He is not gonna save you, homie. Yeah. Yeah. You thought 50. Nah, man, I'm gonna show you some shit, man. I'm gonna show you something too. Goddamn, wipe your face on this damn. Don't come in these I'm gonna tell you something. Don't bring your old ass in these YouTube streets crying no more. Over 140,000 subscribers. Yeah, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. But I'm gonna reach out. Listen, listen, man. Look at my man right here. Tell me what we looking at right there. Yeah, you're fucked up. Now I'm gonna get to my real point, right? I'm gonna get to my real point, but I just needed to say that. I wanted to show that, um, because it's a powerful thing, and it's funny to me. And I ain't got all night, right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got all night, me. I'm gonna get to my real point, what I want to talk about, right? Because it's an angle in this. I didn't just put his picture up there to disrespect that man, and you know, you know, I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to show you and what I want you to understand is that after you said what you said. Then them goons reached out to you. And I'm gonna show you something else. I want to show you something else. Big salute to the chat, man. Run them likes up. I need 100 likes in here, man. I don't know what's going on with y'all in these like buttons, but it shouldn't be hard to get them likes up, man. Um, this YouTube thing is not for everybody. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go into my next angle. This YouTube thing is not for everybody, man. I think some people and forget what a hold on is capable. And the more and more you guys, I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on, I want to show y'all something because this is something that really popped up as well. And before we even get into that angle, I want you to look at this. Big salute to the chat. They don't talk about niggas like me that laid to pave the way. Nah, they don't do that. It's only a handful of them dusty niggas that they talk about. But nevertheless, man, highs don't fold. Highs don't back down. And sending me videos in my DMs, videos in my DMs and showing off your hammers, that don't intimidate me, my nigga. That don't intimidate me. The gun store sells a lot of guns. There's a bunch of them in the hood, my nigga. That don't intimidate me. Make a long story short, man, whatever, like sending me my address, send me people that got the same last name in my DM, that does not intimidate me. Don't waste. Listen, I only respect violence. One thing y'all gotta understand, right? Like, when I went to Bronx River, and I say that to say this, when I went to Bronx River, when I went outside of Bronx River, I went outside of Bronx River by myself, mentally breaking down. Didn't even know I was going to this. Now, let's get into this, right? Haas don't want to, Haas is basically telling right now. He's saying, yo, somebody reached out to me. They showing guns in my DM. They threatening me. They show, like, he's basically telling the federales in an entertaining way that somebody is violating him and somebody has pressed him. They pressing him. My other man, he basically been crying all night. He been crying all night. He been asking for forgiveness, and he did a public apology. My point of saying that is, I know a lot of you old heads that have retired, y'all want to make money. A lot of you gangsters. If you really look at the YouTube streets, what you will notice is it's a lot of ex-gang members and a lot of ex-jail convicts in the YouTube streets right now. I mean, it's overrun. It's overly saturated with gang members, active gang members, deactivated gang members, and jail dudes. We even got dudes in jail for life that got cell phones and have YouTube channels. I'm telling you, bro, it's really a real situation, and nobody is speaking on this. YouTube is a portal. I told y'all this a long time ago. This is not somewhere where you just think, yo, you getting out of jail? Go start a YouTube channel. Yo, you getting old? You get your social security check yet? Go start a YouTube channel. This ain't that, man. It's a portal. And if you don't pay attention to what you're doing in this portal, you are gonna walk yourself into a situation. You're gonna expose yourself to danger. I never understood why Hassan Campbell showed his daughters on it. This is not this is not a place for children. The YouTube streets is not a place for children. YouTube got a section for children. And our algorithm we don't go into that section. Our videos are not sitting to that algorithm for children. When you do these live streams, they ask you, is this for children or is this for adults? And if you put children, it cuts off your comment section. It puts you in a whole nother algorithm. I never understood why Hassan Campbell showed his daughters and his children. It's because y'all think this shit is a money grab. Y'all think YouTube is somewhere where you just gonna do content and get money. That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works, my G. It's a portal. It's a portal. And with any portal that you engage in, you are now exposing yourself to the public. It's a lot of people out there that know what you look like and you don't know what they look like. Yeah, you know, my man AP, he don't got a picture. You feel what I'm saying? Look at all these, you know what I mean? Look at all the pictures for these channels. Some of them, the majority of them, I don't know what you look like. So you got to play this thing for what it is every time you go live. It got to be intentional. It got to be a real, it's not, bro, integrity over content is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. What Hassan Campbell spoke on should have never been spoken on. And I'm going to show you something, man. I want to find it. I'm going to try to find it, right? But what Hassan Campbell spoke on should have never been spoken on. When he spoke on Preem and what happened between Preem and his baby mama, that is not for social media. That is not for social media. And guess what? 50 Cent told 50 said, yo, tell homie to take that shit down. 50 Cent even reached out and said in the comment section, if you love Hassan Campbell, if you love him, tell him to take that down. Homie gonna get it. Homie putting his life in danger talking like that. 50 don't rock with Preem like that. 50 don't care what happens with Preem. But even 50 Cent saw that live stream and said, yo, this dude is bugged out. Why would he say that? I don't even know. Do the police even know about that? Has Preem been charged with that? Why the fuck would you say that? And then when the goons reach out to you, now, yo, they in my DM with guns, and that don't intimidate. No, you are obviously intimidated because you felt the need to make it public on YouTube that it was some dudes inside you. You obviously are intimidated. And let me tell you something, Haas. As a man, it's okay. It's okay to say, yo, I'm being threatened. I'm scared. You know, my kids and all that, I ain't know it was gonna go down like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all right to do that. It's all right to be scared, homie. That's what a grown man, I'm a grown man. That's what I feel like that download was for you, Haas. What you willing to do for these little ass YouTube checks? I don't care how much it is, homie. Your family ain't worth it. Your safety ain't worth it. Your integrity ain't worth it. Now, on a whole nother level, right? Again, YouTube is not for everybody. You got a lot of jail dudes, you got a lot of convicts, you got a lot of gang members, you got all these dudes reaching out to YouTube, hoping to be saved, hoping to be taken care of, hoping that YouTube is going to take them to the next level. Not understanding you are being used. And if you are not pushing the right message, if you are not going against the algorithm, if you are not going against the establishment, you are a puppet, just like a rapper, just like a celebrity, just like any of these other dudes that we see. Yeah, why you think Charleston White is having such a hard time? Because you are now a so-called celebrity. You are a puppet for the higher-ups and the elites. We don't care how many schools you went to. We don't care how many laws you think you changed. You are now a puppet, homie. Your word don't mean nothing. Let me see something, man. Big salute to the chat. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me see if I can pull that up, man. It was very. I seen it. You know, I seen it was a short the other night. I ain't gonna be able to find it. It's all good. But it was a let me see something. Let me see if maybe I can get it right here. Let me see. 50 Cent tells. And normally I stash them joints so that oh, here it go right here. Look, here it go right here. Perfect. That's perfect. Let's see what we got. Big salute to the chat. Let's see what we got. I just want to show y'all what I'm talking about, right? All right. I can't really see it. Let me see something. Here it go. All right, look. All right, now look. Now watch this. Big salute to the chat. Look at this right here. This 50 Cent. He telling Haas to take down that live stream, right? He says, "Yo, this is bad-ish. Take this down." The little man was saying could have him packed. What little man was saying could have him packed up and shipped. You know what I mean? To the NDX. Take it down, right? Then he said, "Not being funny. If you got love for this boy in the video, tell him take it down." So you dudes get up here. Now mind you, now I want to show you something else, right? I want to show you something because it is what it is, right? I want you to see this, right? Look at this. Look at this. I want you to see this, right? Because you dudes get with these celebrities. Y'all get to get on y'all live stream. Y'all get to talk and not understanding that YouTube is a portal, B. And it's not for everybody. And the more you play in this portal, the more you gonna get yourself hurt. You gonna get your family hurt. Now let's listen to this. I want y'all to listen because first this is what it was. It was this at first, and then oh yo they MID. Oh come on, look at this. Look.
Paved the way. He showed me. Huh? Better yet, 50 paved the way. He showed me. Huh? 50 paved the way. He showed me. Huh? Better yet, 50 paved the way. He showed me. Huh?
Now, first is 50 paved the way. He showed me. That's what you just said, ain't it? 50 paved the way and he showed me, right? That's what you said at first. And then it turned to this right here, look.
They don't talk about niggas like me that laid to pave the way. Nah, they don't do that. It's only a handful of them dusty niggas that they talk about. But nevertheless, man, highs don't fold. Highs don't back down. And sending me videos in my DMs, videos in my DMs and showing off your hammers, that don't intimidate me, my nigga. That don't intimidate me. The gun store sells a lot of guns. There's a bunch of them in the hood, my nigga. That don't intimidate me. Make a long story short, man, whatever, like sending me my address, send me people that got the same last name in my DM, that does not intimidate me. Don't waste, listen, I only respect violence.
Now all of a sudden that that's basically telling the federales that somebody is trying to intimidate me. Help me, please. Somebody is sending me gun pictures. Somebody is sending me pictures of my address. Somebody is intimidating me. Please help me. What? Now I want to. I'm just gonna make one more point, right? We're gonna get back to my man. The podcast with Soul and all that, right? Yeah, my man right here. This is my man right here. Right here. Look at my man. right? You know, I'm gonna help you, brother. I'm gonna help protect you. I got you. Don't you worry about it. Keep your head up. Dry your eyes. Don't cry. Dry your eyes, man.
You should do third-party cooperation. I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video, because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about, because I was not coming from the paperwork at that point. And if anybody is got firsthand knowledge, any DEA agents that watch, or anybody in the Northern District of Georgia, law enforcement, if you can, go in the comment section and confirm saying, but I'm pretty certain the source that I got this from expressly told me, Sean, there is no third-party cooperation in the Northern District of Georgia.
This old head normally is very articulate, very, you know, he got that Bruce Leroy glow to him. He lacking luster in this video right here, because that source, the source reached out to me and told me that there was no, those were some YNs. Those were some YNs that got him banged on his line and said, yo, those were some YNs that had old head crying all night long at his house, praying to God. Now I want to show y'all something. Just no big thing, right? Oh, head hurt, man. You know what I mean? I want y'all to look at some of these comments, because you told people to go in the comments and they went in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about putting a comment as well. I'm thinking about saying something to it, but I'm not going to do that. I did a whole video. Let's look at some of these comments. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Shadi, you not understanding. Big Screech was not charged in Georgia. You going to have to clean up on the aisle 9 player. A simple Google check will tell you the state charged Big Screech. What state charged Big Screech? Look, man, the people. Yeah. Yeah. Big Meech case is out of the Eastern District of Michigan, Southern Division. So what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, they own his head in the comment. They own his head, man. See? Yeah. His case is out of the 6th Circuit, Michigan. Huh? So pathetic. Look. Look. Doesn't matter if third party is not allowed in Georgia. Tammy was a federal informant representing all 50 states. So the third party is still valid, sir. Lies spread faster than the truth. Shaking my damn head. I told you. What I'm trying to tell you is this, right? And this is what I'm going to close on. You know what I mean? This is what I'm going to close on. Yo, his comment section is crazy. The comment section is nasty. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this dude get up on these YouTubes. Y'all get to talking like y'all know what y'all talking about. And then when the heat come, y'all get to doing all this extra shit. When the beef come, when it's time to stand on what you said, when it's time to stand on grown man business, you turn to a whole hoe out here. And the people don't respect that. YouTube is a real place, man. Don't ever let them tell you, oh, yo, it's just content. YouTube ain't real. Nah, this shit is real. If you get up here and you take your clothes off, that's real, homie. If you get up here and you say you was in a relationship with Africa Bambaataa, that's real. That don't go away, my G. Integrity over content. You need to think before you speak on this YouTube. You need to think before you act when it come to this. It's a lot of young YouTubers that's reach out to me and tell me they like my content. And I always tell them, yo, integrity over content. Keep that in mind when you start getting a little bit of motion, when you start getting a check. Keep that in mind, because this YouTube shit happens in waves, B. Like 1 minute you might not be in the algorithm. Next minute you starting to get thousands and thousands of viewers and subscribers, and you start feeling yourself, and you start forgetting that you start forgetting what this is, and you think you the man. You think you that nigga. You think you him. You Timothy Johnson. So this is what I want to say, right? What I said is what a lot of these people are saying. I don't need the paperwork to call Big Meech a rat. Big Meech introduced Tammy Cowan to Cuffy. If he knew she was a rat, if he didn't know she was a rat, he introduced Tammy, a federal informant, to Cuffy and Suarez. Suarez is a Mexican plug. Cuffy is a black drug dealer kingpin from out of St. Louis, and he connected all three of them. If he knew she was a rat or not, his name and his word is on Tammy. Yo, Cuffy, I got a shorty. She handles all my business. I'm going to connect y'all, run the business through her. He didn't know she was a rat. That's his fault. Okay? That don't gotta be, that's not in the paperwork. Only thing I need to know is that Tammy was introduced to Cuffy and Suarez by Big Meech. That's it. Big Meech did bad for that. Secondly, 50 Cent did business with Tammy Cowan, and he is still doing business, a documentary with a federal informant. 50 didn't know she was a federal informant. That's his fault. With all that money, he should have said, well, yo, this lady has the life rights to BMF and Big Meech. He should have had his lawyers do their due diligence. I want y'all to check her out. Just make sure she good. Make sure everything, my reputation is on the line. Yo, she's good. Just do a background check on shorty. Contact some of your insiders, and guess what they would have did? Hey, Fifth, we gotta sit down, man. We need to have a meeting. Everything good? Yo, fly out to New York. We need to have a meeting, right? Hey, listen, man. Tammy Cowan's a federal informant. How do you know that? Yo, listen, some of my insiders, some of the people that I work with, you know what I'm saying, have informed me that she's a federal informant. B, back out. Back out the deal. Leave that alone. But 50 didn't do that because he's a businessman. 50 is a businessman. 50 saw hundreds of millions of dollars, so he didn't do the background check. Because he didn't check, he got in bed with a federal informant that he did bad. So nobody ain't gonna reach out to me and say, yo, because I ain't going off the paperwork. The paperwork ain't talking about what I'm talking about. If you didn't know or not, when you call me, yo, G and B, I got somebody, I'm gonna introduce you to her. She good people. When you tell me she good people, that means your name is on it. Your integrity is on it. Your name, your reputation is on that. When I find out she's a fucking rat and I go to jail for 27 years, you did bad, homie. That's it. That's it. There's all that shit, we can avoid all of that. Yo, Fifth, I'm gonna introduce you to who got the movie rights. I'm gonna introduce you to who got the situation for BMF. We gonna do the series. Her name is Tammy Cowan. The first thing I would have did was say, okay, Meech, perfect. Listen, man, I'm gonna reach out to you in about 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna call my lawyer. Yo, listen, I'm about to get in bed with Big Meech. We about to do the BMF. It's about to make us about 200 million. But Tammy Cowan, I don't know her. Do a background check on her. Get back to me. You think them lawyers got big retainers. They know people on high levels. Yo, Fifth, listen, man, it's all bad. What you mean? Yo, Tammy Cowan's a rat. She been working for the federale since 2010. Big Meech don't know about it, but she's a rat. 50 could have easily reached out to Meech. Yo, listen, I'm going to get her to give over the rights, and we going to cut her out. She a federal informant. Did you know that? Nah, bro, I didn't know she was, Blue said something about it, but I ain't heard it. I ain't seen no paperwork. I ain't did nothing like, so I didn't know. Okay, cool, Meech, don't worry about it. You not a rat in my eyes, but we got to cut her out the deal. Jay-Z is in bed with Desiree Perez. That's a rat. Y'all don't like what Jay-Z's doing, but y'all trying to be cool with 50. So that's just me showing you the angle I've been coming from. That's just me showing you the angle I've been approaching it from. These dudes right here, you talking about unsolved attempted murders? Yeah, it's probably, some people reached out to you. You calling Meech, and saying it's a third party, and you a whole hoe out here. They can see in your demeanor that you softer than Dollar Tree cotton. Them YNs reached out to you. Hey, yo, look, OG, we gonna pull up on you. You, your family, your mama, your wife, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you gonna correct that. Yo, and I didn't really know what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta be honest, I didn't know what I was. Yeah, you're talking that motherfucking talk. And I know. There it is. Look at him. There you go.
Because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. This is the very first video. And cooperation, I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video. Because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. Because I was not coming from the paperwork and cooperation. I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video.
Look at my man right here. Look at my man right here. You fucked up. That's the I fucked up face right there. That's right there is the face. That is the. Listen, let me tell you something. When a man make that face right there, that's the I fucked up. I know. I know. I fucked up bad. Yeah, I know it. This shit crazy. This shit ain't right, bro. This shit ain't right, bro. You fucked up bad, man. You bet your ass in trouble, ain't you? Yeah, you fucked up. Them people on your ass. They gotta get they on your ass, ain't they? Yeah, look, man. You fucked up, yeah, but apologize, old head. Yeah, apologize, old head. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Big salute to chat. These motherfuckers, man, somebody gotta talk about it. You fucked up bad, didn't you? Yeah, I know you fucked up. I know you fucked up, man. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. When them young boys reach out to your ass and put your tell you what they gonna do to you. When the young boys call you, they DM you. You got 50, 60, 100 DMs. You don't even check your DMs. You're old head. You got your notification bell ringing. They telling you better all day coming for you, old head. They looking for you. Who looking for me? The young boys say they gonna do something to you. They gonna do something to me. Yeah, the young boys say they gonna do something to you. They say you was talking about Big Meech and the third cooperation, and you need to apologize. Oh, hurry up. Hurry up and apologize. You fucked up. Hey, look, you fucked up, man. And I'm trying to help you, man. I'm trying to help you.
This is the very first video. Because this is what I heard from everybody else. Did Meech do third-party cooperation? I even put that in the description title. This is the very first video. Because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. Because I was not coming from the paperwork at that point. Put that in the description title. This is the very first video. Because this is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. Because I was not coming from the paperwork at that point. Very first video.
Yeah, you fucked
because
up.
This is what I heard from everybody else. So I need to apologize for that, for speaking something that I didn't know nothing about. Because I was not coming from the paperwork at that point.
Yeah, you fucked up. He been crying all night long. Let me tell you something. I'm old here. I'm getting older, but I ain't. He older than me. When you get to a certain age, man, the last thing you want to hear is them YNs is on your ass, man. It'll make you cry, man. It'll make you sad inside that your family is at risk. You start double taking and You start thinking twice about what you was doing on this YouTube when yeah, he been crying all night long. My man been crying all night, man. I feel bad for him, you know what I'm saying? My man, look, man, let me tell you something.
First video, because this is what I heard from everybody else. You put that in the description title. This is the very first video.
My man been crying. Look at my man right here, man. Look at my man right here, man. Last thing you want to hear is them YNs is on your ass, man. People texting you, calling you. Oh, yo, man, what you talk? You on YouTube, man? You got to go to the people to coming to get you. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. I gotta go. I gotta go, man. I'm telling you, man. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. I can't make it, motherfucking shit, man. A man right there, man, he fucked up. I'm gonna take a screenshot of you, Mr. Podcast with Soul. I'm gonna take a screenshot, and this right here is. I'm gonna end with this. Give me 5 more likes, man. Give me 200 likes. Tap your screen twice, man. We need at least 100 likes in here. I'm gonna end with this, man. YouTube is a serious situation. And we're gonna see a lot of things happening with YouTube. We're gonna see a lot of bloggers falling off. We're gonna see things start happening to bloggers. It's about to get real. I keep telling you, the frequency is getting higher and higher and higher. And if you ain't built like this, and I'm telling you, when I say organically, it really mean a lot to me when I say I built this organically. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's organic, it separates me for this type of activity. It separates me for this type of shit right here. It separates me, homie. This shit is organic. I'm very articulate. I've only said, I have not read any paperwork. I don't need the paperwork to call Meet Your Rat. I don't need paperwork to say that 50 Cent did bad. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You bloggers and you streamers, y'all out here playing games and then crying and shit with your eyes all swollen on YouTube, apologizing, backstepping and backtracking on the things you've been saying. You know, it's nasty work, man. It's nasty work. And I'm gonna tell you something. 144,000 subscribers this man got. The majority of y'all need to make your way to Grown Man Business TV, the realest on YouTube. This shit, I don't know how you subscribe to this. You know what I mean? So it's nasty work, but it is what it is. It ain't nothing gonna stop this shit. It's nasty work what you got going on, OG. You fucked up bad. And them YNs is on your ass. You, Hassan Campbell, I told y'all, this is the year of the truth. I'm stepping on your favorite bloggers. We gonna talk about this. We not sugarcoated it. We not stepping on none of this dope. You was talking that talk. You was excited when 50 Cent post your ass on that Instagram. This guy was this how I found this dude. I didn't know who he was. I saw on 50 Cent's Instagram that 50 Cent had posted him, and he was reading the paperwork. So I tapped into his channel. I didn't subscribe, but I tapped into his channel. You understand what I'm saying? 50 Cent is how I got familiar with him. And he was just like Hassan, he was very excited and he felt very accomplished that 50 Cent had posted his material, his content. Now, where 50 Cent at? When them YNs tapped into your ass and got on your phone and got your ass looking scared to death, now you apologizing. See? Same thing with Hassan. Hassan said, 50 Cent showed me the way. Showed you the way to what? And then when them young boys got in your goddamn DM, now you dry snitching. Oh, you that don't intimidate me, and you showing gun. You talking about guns? You talking about addresses? You talking about pictures? You dry snitching those. You telling. You trying to put it out there. Something happened to me. 50 Cent goons was all in my DM and all that. That's what you did, Haas. You know what I mean? 1 minute 50 showed you the way. The next minute you dry snitching and all that. Hey, it gotta be talked about. Gotta be talked about. Cause you dudes get up on, and we're gonna talk more about this. Cause Nina Boy, I wanna address that. You know what I'm saying? Not only are you dudes getting on YouTube talking crazy, but you dudes are getting on YouTube and forgetting that you got rape allegations. Bro, if you got rape allegations, just even if you have any kind of rape or grape on your name, bro, YouTube ain't the place for you. Don't come to YouTube if in 2017, you went to jail for forcible rape. Nina Boy, somebody tag him in this. Nina Boy, we are going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. You niggas on the West Coast think y'all safe. Y'all ain't safe over there on the West Coast. Nina, first off, your name is Nina Boy. Nina. I can't trust no grown man they call itself Nina, period. But you got grape allegations, homie. It ain't snitching if you tell on a rapist, man. If a man is a rapist, man, that ain't telling, man. I'm a tell on you if you rape somebody, man. So you understand? So we gonna do a whole live stream on that, because that's a whole nother angle of coming to YouTube for a check, thinking that you doing something, thinking that you manipulating, thinking that YouTube is a lick. You get over 100,000 subscribers, and now we find out you got grape. So now 100,000 more people know that you went to jail for forcible rape. See how this shit works? This ain't for everybody, homie. This chat ain't for everybody. This algorithm. This portal, YouTube, is not for everybody. So Nina Boy is gonna be the next live stream that I do. Nina Boy, we're gonna talk about this, man. Shit is nasty work. Nobody knew you had. Now you got 110,000 subscribers, and now everybody know that you went to jail for forcible rape. You got paperwork that say forcible rape under your name, homie. And you on YouTube talking this and talking the gang and shit. Nah, man, we gonna step on all that. YouTube is a threat to the establishment, and it's a threat to you puppies out here. You still eating puppy chow? Get the hell off of YouTube. You still eating kibbles and bits and all that? Nina Boy. The boy, his name Nina Boy. He's a gang member from the West Coast. He tell everybody he's a gang member. And Nina Boy got rape charged. We gonna talk about this another time, man. So big salute to the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. This is the face, man. This is the new Michael Jordan face right here. Right here is the new Michael. This is the new Michael Jordan face right here. It's gonna be a lot of you bloggers looking like this. We on our way to 100K, man. And we gonna move a lot of fake and phony and we don't need that shit. We gonna step on all of that. All of you dudes coming from jail, all of you ex-gang, all of you dudes thinking y'all just gonna run to YouTube. Nah. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, man, you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know the slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest that you tap in. Listen, I suggest you tap into this Grown Man Business. I suggest you tap into this Grown Man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottle. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not stepping on this. We not sugarcoating. We ain't doing no extras to this dope. Pure dope. In these YouTube streets. This is the purest dope you gonna get in these YouTube streets. When you got dudes like this. You got dudes like this right here. Nina Boy, we gonna talk about you. We gonna have a conversation, and I'm gonna tag you in it. I hope you get in the chat. I hope you in tune, but we gonna have a conversation, Nina Boy. You got some explaining to do. All that cripping you talking about, you gonna have to explain that other shit. So listen, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You know, you can tap in or you can tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in.